Hello students of class 7. Today we will discuss about the mountains. Okay, in this segment I will try to define you about mountain and the characteristics of mountain and the types of mountain. So let's begin our class. So, what is mountain? A portion of land surface that is very expansive, have rocky landforms, and are generally higher than 900 meter is known as mountains. So, a mountain is an elevated part of the earth's crust having an altitude of about greater than 900 meter, and it covers a great land or a large land that is expansive, and it is formed by the various types of rocks. Okay, so you have to listen again. What is mountain? A portion of land surface that is very expansive, have rocky landforms, and are generally higher than 900 meter is known as mountain. In the mountainous region, there have various types of sculpture, and according to these sculpture, there I am defining you about some points. Okay, the first point is peaks. So, what is peaks? The narrow pointed summits of mountains are called as peaks, and Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Okay, and the next point is valley. The comparatively low concave lap of a mountain between two high parts is called valley. Concave lap means it is always as U shape. Okay. Now the next point is the mountain range. A mountain range is a linear system of mountains and hill having several ridges, peaks, summits, and valleys. And the next point is mountain knot. Many mountain ranges converging at a place form a mountain knot. You have already knew about two name of mountain knot in Asia portion. These are Pamir knot and Armenian knot. Okay. Now I am telling you about the types of mountain. On the basis of age, mountains are of two types. Number 1, old mountains, and number 2 is young mountain. The example of old mountain is Aravalli in India. The example of young mountain is Himalaya in Asia. Okay, and the old mountains are low in height and its summits are rounded off, but the young mountains are high in altitude and has pointed summits. Okay, now I am telling you about the and another about the other categories. On the basis of origin, mountains are of three types. Number 1, fold mountains. Number 2, block mountains, and number 3 is volcanic mountains. I am telling you only about the fold mountains today. And fold mountains are formed due to the folding of layers within the upper part of the earth's crust. I am telling you again, fold mountains are formed due to folding of layers within the upper part of the earth's crust. And what is folding? Folding is an endogenous process in which two forces push towards each other from opposite sides. I have already said in the previous class that earth crusts are of two types, oceanic crust and continental crust, and these are lying above the earth as plates, and these plates are floating over the asthenosphere layer, and on the base due to its movement, plates are of three types, and these are converging type plates, diverging type plates and conservative or passive plates. Converging, what is converging plates? When two plates closing together, these plates are called converging plates. Okay, when two plates are closing together or coming with each other is called converging plates. And converging plates may be one continental plate or maybe one oceanic plate or maybe two continental plate. Okay, and when they come together, there there may be there may be happen a collision, and the movement of the plate forces sedimentary rocks upward to form a series of folds. When this collision occurs between two plates, and the sedimentary rocks between them rise up or going upwards to form a series of folds, and that are developed as fold mountain, but there have another type of plates. When two plates go towards each other, it called diverging plates, and when two plates only slip past each other is called conservative plates. We only know about the converging plates in this regard, because converging plates are only plates that are responsible for the formation of fold mountains. Okay, so you have to draw a diagram about the development of fold mountains, and in I have given you a diagram about the formation of fold mountains. There you may see that uh, Indo-Australian plates and Eurasian plates coming towards each other, but as Indo-Australian plate is heavy, it going down it is going down below the or underneath the Eurasian plates, and in between two plates Himalaya is developed as fold mountain. Okay, so you have to prepare this portion from your textbook, but in your textbook in the page number 39 only one line is there, and that is the material between the two converging plates is similarly folded up to form fold mountain. Okay, look at the book, there have only one line. The material between the two converging plates is similarly folded up to form fold mountains. So you have to prepare this answer from my discussion about how fold mountains are formed. Okay, I think all of you understand this, and till then, thank you.